on X as well by cryptopumpz.
Hey guys, cryptopumpz here, Jer, and we have Seb, and Seb is going to give us the lowdown on all the latest updates on Kasmap. How are you, Seb?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. Nice to have you broadcast it. Let me do one thing more. Let me see. Where is it? Like that. Okay. I got a question, Jer. Can I also share my screen later
Yeah.
on? Yeah.
Yeah, you can share it whenever you want. Yeah, just tell me. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Well, then let's start. I hope everybody got the message. I got some more people announced that they would be here than there are at this moment, but I'll be honest, I have still a little bit trouble with getting things going on X with these spaces. But let's just start, and the rest will have to listen back. I have made an agenda. Let me pull it out. So for today, there will be. I will be starting with some Kasmap updates. Then Kasmap news, also with the big news that I was announcing, and after that the outlook for the coming week. That will be a new, how do you say it, general way of this podcast. And now I'm looking if I can select a screen to share also, but does it need to be in the same browser?
I don't know. I'm not usually on the other side. It should just say share screen. Do you have a box with an arrow in it?
Let me see.
It should pop up on my side when you do it right, but I don't see it yet.
No, I have to see. Let me give this Kasmap Thursday live presentation. Sorry, guys, for the slow start. No, that is stupid. Well, then I'll just skip the presentations, and I'll just talk you through it.
Why is it not working? Do you want me to put something up the screen if it's not working for you?
Yeah, shall I? Do you have Google? So I can share. Yeah, wait, I will share. I will share my with you. One moment. The presentation.
Request access, viewer, commenter, editor, just viewer.
Request access. It doesn't matter. All is fine.
It says request sent.
Oh my God, this is really terrible. Sorry, guys, who are listening
I don't know why you can't share, and why you're not able to share your screen.
Oh my God, this is really terrible. I'm happy that I only two guys live. Sorry, maybe I started over after
no,
this.
you have 4 people now.
Oh no, sorry. Oh my. Share here, loading. There it is. Yeah. Share. Yes. So you can, if correct, you can present it.
Okay. Yeah, I have it now. Yeah. Okay.
And the stupid thing is, I do this all the time, but then I'm holding presentations online every week for like almost 2 decades in live, and well, the last years online, 5 years, but it's always with Teams and or Zoom, and not this in this configuration. So that's
Slideshow, is it?
yeah. The first one is empty. You can skip that one and go to the second. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, this is if for those who are watching, you can see it, the Kasmap updates, the news, and the outlook for the coming weeks. Of a coming week, that will be the standard. But let's just start with the figures for the update for the next page. Yeah. Yeah. Can you make it a little bit bigger? Yeah. So for those who are watching, I advise you, or those who are listening, I advise you to watch to CryptoPumpz YouTube or X account. Yeah, you will see the growth of Kasmap with the Caspians on the left side, and you see that there is a nice growth and also an acceleration of the growth. So we started. This is from Thursday through Wednesday for every week of this year. We started with 579 Caspians on Kasmap, with 9 extra in 1 week time. Then 11 and 10, and then 26 Caspians in a week, then 28, and now 45, and last week 61 new Caspians. So there is some momentum, and I hope to go to 1,000 Caspians ASAP. And I also say it's more also like a labor union. There is power in numbers, and the more that we grow, the more we can achieve also as a platform, because we can say, look, we got so many Caspians, we would like to get A or B done. It's hard with only a few users, but when you have several thousand users, then more is possible. Also good to see that the merchants are picking up the last few weeks. Also last week, 5 new merchants added. But we will be doing ASAP. I finally got all the contact details of the merchants that were already on kaspa.org. So we can do that outreach probably next week. Another milestone, by the way, you can see on the far right side the amount of countries people are from. We achieved the 80 countries mark the other day, and we are now having people from 84 different countries. So that's also nice to see that there is another more countries added to it. So yeah, as long as we keep growing, it's good and it's fine, and the more the merrier. So also for everybody who's listening or watching, please spread the word and get more people onto Kasmap. For merchants, we are also having a action, and that is that all the merchants get a year a free upgrade. So everybody who's joining now, if they wait a day, they will see in their merchant account that they are upgraded. That is also to thank the early birds for joining, and also for the merchants that are coming over from the old kaspa.org website to kasmap.org. Then let me see. These are the figures. Then the next point were functionalities. Also a short update. Last week there have been 2 user requests. Yeah, let me get that also in here. New slide.
I see you have someone as a speaker on your X. Do you want to send him the invite and you can come on here if you want?
Yeah, I sent Elliot on Telegram. I now see he didn't see it yet, but if Elliot also wants to come on screen, he has the link already. He does a thumbs up. Yeah, and I'm also waiting for Subarna. I will send him another message to see if he comes, because he is important for the university. I made an extra slide, so if you can go to the next slide. Oh, you have to, I think, to reload the page.
Reload it.
Because it's between those. Like yeah.
That one?
Yeah, that is it. Yeah, so there were 2 user requests, and those have been implemented to have multiple organizers per event, also rotating transaction globe. And so those are done. So if anybody has a question, a request, just let me know and I will look at it. And if it's possible and in the architecture, I will implement the changes. Also, there are some new functions. There is a new function for groups that if you use an invite for a group, people who then sign up will also automatically join the group. There's a new university onboarding flow for new signups, but also for existing Kasmap members who are students. They can also add their university. And it is a pick your university. There are about 10,000 universities preloaded. So the odds that your university is among those is very, very, very big. So we already have the geo, the coordinates in it, a logo and a banner. So the basic stuff is set up. Furthermore, there are some optimizations done. So if you make changes, it will be to your merchants, for instance, it will be faster visible on the map. And also, if you are doing an event made by a group or merchant or another entity, the event will automatically get the location of the entity you are making it for. And also a bug fix for the event URL. The Android app, it's ready. If I have the time, I will push for it to be go live during the weekend. I really would like to have it ready at latest coming Monday, because Tuesday there might be people who want to make use of it, but I will talk about that a little bit later. Yeah, then I also had a demo, but I'm not sure if that is the right thing to do right now. I think we'll skip that for now. I wanted to show again the globe and the block deck viewer, but
do you want me to bring them up?
Yeah, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Android app indeed. I'm looking at the chat. So there left, yeah, and yeah, if you can go to the block deck viewer, yeah, and just let it go. Yeah, Well, I wanted to, for the viewers, this is the first time I can give an explanation while people are also watching it. What you are seeing is that there are 10 blocks per second being added to the block deck. Blue blocks, and if there is a red block, you will see it coming in there as well. But I think one of the most interesting thing is I don't want to call it reorgs, but more of an ordering process. The teal Kaspa colored blocks are the ones with the most blue score, and they are the normalized chain, you might call it. The moment there's a red block, for instance. The moment a block comes in, then this node makes a calculation and sees which block has the most blue score. Only because there are so many blocks made in parallel all over the world, it can be that there are other paths, other combinations of blocks that have more blue score, but they only show up hundreds of milliseconds later, or maybe a second or 2 seconds later. EasyODev, he did a test not that long ago, and in that test, shows that in normal circumstances, after 4 or 5 seconds, or within 5 seconds, all these ordering, this ordering process is done, and after that it doesn't happen anymore. Most of it happens in the first second or 2 seconds, and that is what you are seeing with the green and red circles that are appearing. A red circle is a block that used to have the most weight of the most blue score, but then gets replaced by another one that gets a green circle. So that is the new path. So this is typical for a block deck like Kaspa, that is continuously recalculating what the right path is with the most blue score. Totally different from anything we see with Bitcoin, because in Bitcoin you can already watch and wait to see what happens to the blocks, and here the blocks just keep coming in. Then one thing more I wanted to show here. Let me see, and that is how it looks when you are doing a transaction. Because that's also one of the things that, for me personally, I knew it, but to see it, it's something different than just to know that how it works. Let me see. I need to get the right. Here, need to get the right addresses. So for Kasmap users, if you have the option to opt in to add your wallet to this, and if you have your wallet added, I would say make sure it's your public wallet that can be seen by others. Yes, here. So not your cold storage with all your money on it, which is a smaller amount. And if you then have a incoming transaction or outgoing transaction, it will become visible here in the block deck. And this is then between two. If you can pause it, Jer.
How do I pause it? Just hit it.
At the right top. No, just now behind that. If you, there's the pause button, but I will do it. No.
Go back.
If you press the sync, I will send another. Oh, the F5, please, because it's going crazy. This is a bug that I need to fix. Can you do a F5?
Yeah.
Like a refresh of the... Yeah, yes, like that. Okay. Then I wait a few seconds. And now I'm sending a new transaction. And what you see is that that transaction comes in and it gets registered in several blocks. The block that probably gets the fee has a yellow glow around it. And if you click on it, because that's also one of the things that Kaspa has, it also has a yellow, how do you say it, a yellow dotted line to the right. And there it shows, oh, this is normally you see, oh yeah, you see one that has a yellow dotted line around it. That's the block that confirms the validity and that makes it able to get the fee paid out. And so you can get some extra information about how the block deck is registering, so you don't get included in just one block like with Bitcoin, or you get included in several blocks. So I think this is very nice to see it. Also, if you can, yeah, if you have a question, Jar, just let.
I was just saying, does it ignore, like, you know, the way your transaction is in that block with the yellow one around it, and the other ones, does it just get ignored in the other blocks?
No, it's not ignored, but it does get processed only once. But it does, yeah. So you can say the others get ignored, but yeah, they still get registered, and it all together makes makes or helps with the validation of the transaction. So this is also something different than with Bitcoin. We don't throw away the information; we keep the information. So if you can go back to the activities and open the globe, the transaction globe. Yeah. I will send one from Europe to India. It is. Oh, let me see. And now I have sent it. Yeah, and this is just a nice visualization to see how fast it goes. It is about the time it takes to have the finality, really. So when the transaction, the animation is done, yeah, in normal circumstances, the transaction is also final. You can have your discussion about when it is final, but for normal use, this is final enough. So I think that's a very nice visualization.
I love it.
You
Remember,
can,
I did the around the world Caspa video, and
yeah,
we did all the continents, but there was nobody in Antarctic. So
yeah.
I actually I sent an email to Mark Moore. Is it Mark Moore? There's 5,000 people down there at the moment. I was trying to get somebody to do it, but they said they can't help me.
Ah, that's
Because
too bad.
I want to do it again using this. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can also click on one. If you can you click on one there in Panama, for instance?
Oh.
Yeah, because oh wait, what I can do? Yeah, indeed, I can get this and then send the lucky number 7, and it's now sent. So you will see it go to Panama in a few seconds. Yeah, there it goes,
That's brilliant.
and there it is in the pocket of Juju. So Yeah, so this is the animation, and yeah, I wanted to talk about it one time while showing it. So thank you for this, and then I think we can go to the next one.
The next
Um,
slide. To the next slide, is it?
yeah. Yeah, well, because for the Caspians, we were or we are heading towards 1,000 Caspians. Also for the merchants, I already said that we are giving away free premium for the merchants that are being registered right now. They just have to wait like a day. It's still a manual process. I'm looking into making it automated process. But for now it's manual. But they get their upgrade for free. Yeah, and then I think the big news, not just for Kasmap, but also for Kaspa, is that we are making serious progress with the QDOS initiative. That is the Kaspa network, or Kaspa for universities, developers, and open science, with the aim to bring together developers, researchers, and the Kaspa ecosystem experts, with the goal to give educational content towards the universities, and hopefully to get the universities to start their own QDOS chapters. And the aim is to get 20 universities with each a minimum of 5 students to form a chapter, and then to have a gentleman's agreement that they will do so for at least 3 years. And oh, now the X space stops. It's really. I hope people will be here. Wait, let me forward your X again. This
No,
is.
the X. I don't. It's not
Sorry,
streaming on X for some reason. Due to YouTube. Yeah.
sorry. I mean your YouTube. What is your YouTube again for this? Let me see. I have it. Oh, this is really terrible.
It's all right.
Let me see. Here it is.
You have it.
Yeah, I will show your. Oh no, I get this is your. I posted it in my. Here it is. One moment. Please. Let's live here. So I posted now your link. Let me pin it for a moment. There it is. Okay. So then at least we have one place. Let me check my DM here for a moment. Okay. Well,
Elliot is in the background whenever you need him as well.
Nice. Yeah, he can join in at any moment that he wants. I think also for this it will be very nice to have him on. So the QDOS chapter, we really want to have that blockchain or block deck education. We want to have them do at least 2 events per year, one of which we will deliver the speakers. And we really want those future builders and researchers to enter the Kaspa ecosystem. And for that, you really need those students. And if you can show the next slide, that is the last slide. Yeah, this one. Yeah, we are now in front of some speakers. Yes, nice. Next week, Tuesday and Wednesday, there's a 2-day event. We will be holding the first Kaspa event, or we are calling it a Web3 event, where we are talking about Web3, starting also with some history about money, about the creation of Bitcoin, and from there on the evolution to the next gen Web3, which is Kaspa as a block deck. So no longer bounded to a chain, but in parallel, going as fast as the internet let us go. We got Kaspa as a example to show the universities this cutting edge tech, because to be honest, Kaspa is on the same level as AI is or robotica is. So this is really next generation technology. And for universities, of course, it is interesting. We got some great speakers. The first person that is somebody outside from the Kaspa, he's more of a Bitcoiner. I myself from Kasmap, I will also be speaking about general career opportunities for the students, and also Kaspa as a next generation technology. Kaspador from Kasplex will be holding a speech. Pavel from Igra Labs, Leo from the Castle Wallet, and Elliot for his Oracle research. And of course, he was a student not that long ago, so I suspect that the students really can relate to his story. And Elliot, if you want to hop in, please do so.
Yep, sure. So first of all, I'm not Elliot Maya, second Elliot in Kaspa ecosystem.
Yeah. There are two Elliots indeed.
Yeah, there's two main Elliots in the Kaspa ecosystem. And so I'm
Elliot Blast on X.
Elliot Blast on X, yes.
Yeah.
And I'm very much looking forward to this event. I see it as being a great first pilot, and I think it's just going to spearhead the initiative with kudos to roll out to all the other universities that we would love to bring on board around the world. So this will be a great first step towards a much bigger endeavor.
Yeah, and Elliot, our Elliot, the Elliot who is talking here now as well, he's also going to play an important role in this initiative, also with helping to onboard other universities. I'm very happy to have Elliot with us. Same like Juan is going to help with the merchants. Elliot is going to help with the universities. Fun thing is we all sat together in London at Tokenized. It's very nice to see things coming together, and we together are building this initiative, to really strengthen the Kaspa ecosystem. By the way, if there's anybody listening who has a question, please shoot it in the chat. Elliot, maybe you can also say a little bit more of our plans without giving everything away.
Well, for me, I think the plan right now is to utilize this event as a way to show the power of the Kudos initiative, and also to use as an example for other universities, especially ones that have computer science departments or blockchain clubs that would be highly interested and highly relevant for hosting their own events So this will be a very good example case for them to use.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be like very inspiring for those universities.
Yeah, I also think because from this initiative we can really bundle the network that we are having and give access to this Kaspa ecosystem network towards the universities and the students. And so that will be very interesting for the students. So if there is a student listening, you can also start with just adding your own university on Kasmap. You can do that when you are signing up. You can say, "Hey, I'm a student," or if you already have an account, you can go to the My Kasmap page, and there you will see you can add an event or or a merchant, a group, but also a university. And if you click on that, you will see, by the way, the same if you are signing up for the first time, you will be asked to give in your university domain name, email address. There will be a check on it. If it happens to be it is different in your specific situation, then you can still apply, and it will be reviewed anyways, because we want to have a good quality and no fake signups. So we really want to have that. We really want to have those real students and real universities. And you can also always reach out to me on X or in Kasmap, and just give me or on Telegram, and I will help you out. So, and also if you are a professor of a university who is interested in this, you can also, of course, start your or add your own university and or get in contact with either me or Elliot. By the way, you can also contact Elliot. Elliot Blast on X. So yeah, I think this is it. I might maybe I'm not looking that enthusiastic, but I really am, because this is really a milestone for Kaspa. Yeah, and I really hope that you also will be tuning in, everybody who's listening now. If you can also, it will be broadcasted live. Keep an eye out on the Kasmap events page and or on the Kasmap X page. We will be posting the links and the exact times for it, so you can easily log in and watch the event live both days. It will also be recorded. There will also be photos taken and stuff like that. So you can always look it back, but it's very nice for this university, but also for future universities to see there is engagement. There are good numbers of people who are watching. Of course, it also helps if you are.
Go on.
And we are back.
You're back, yeah.
Yeah, no problem. This is all starts for from a Kasmap point of view. We are still in the early phase. It's all learning. It's all volunteer time, doing our best and making the best of what we have. And I'm very happy, Jer, that you are also volunteering your time and your effort and your knowledge to help us broadcast this. So
Anything I can do to help?
yeah, that's great.
You do have a question there.
Yeah, no, for the vprox, the timelines, no, we will not be discussing that at this moment. And the silver script, that's a little bit too late for this. I think it will be next time, but not this time. No, it's too fast.
Too early.
Too early. Yeah. Maybe I will mention it, but of course, just to show them what they can do. But it's not we won't elaborate on it really. So it can be that it's being mentioned. I have been looking at it. I'm still preparing my presentation. Um, because it's an easy language, so it might be interesting also for the students, because I do want to talk about their opportunities, job opportunities, and for that, it's also good to understand that there are easy ways to start building or coding on Kaspa. So from that perspective, I can mention it, but I won't be elaborating on it. But maybe one of the others will. I'm not sure.
I think there's another question there. It's not really a question. I just presume he's not happy that you're bringing the app out on Android and not on iOS, I presume.
Well, iOS will also be there, but that takes a little bit longer. The whole app/website is made with iOS Apple first, even. So mobile first, but from mobile it's even Apple first made. Also with all the demands that Apple has. Only thing is, Apple does not allow Kaspa payments. So there is a compliance side to it. And for that I have to be compliant to the Apple rules. I have to make changes, and that takes a little bit more time. If I could do this full time, it would already be there. But I have a day job to do, and this is all in my spare time. And so that's why we have to wait on an iOS app, but it will be there. The app itself is ready, but it's now only the paperwork compliance and the registration on both platforms. But first will be the Android. I'm working on that already. I got my approval for the account, and the next thing is, and that I will be doing that coming days, to get everything done right for the registration of the app itself. But that should be more of a formality than anything else. But for this is the first time that I will be uploading an app to any store. This is the first time I'm making an app even. I'm used to making websites, but apps are new. So the whole process, I have to know what I'm doing. So that takes time. So both Android and iOS will be there. And if I have to give a timeline, the the three-letter question, when? Well, as I said, for Android in the coming days, I aim to have it ready Monday. So Tuesday, the students who mostly will have Android, is my bet, can install it on their phone. And the iOS, that will be taking at least a month longer. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm happy to do it. It's really, I really enjoy doing it, to be honest. So, but yeah, it just takes a lot of time.
Did you approach the university? Were you the first person to approach to ask them would they do this?
Well, there was one active student in the Kaspa ecosystem, and I had talked to him before, so that was very easy for me to talk with him about it as well. He said would try to make it also today. That would have been nice, but it's Subarna is his name. He is a Caspian, and together with him, so this was also kind of low-hanging fruit. We have been working on organizing this. Me in gathering the speakers and also Chat from Rubarbarian. I have to mention him. Rubarbarian Media, Rubar Media. They are now 20 years old, and
Sorry about this, guys.
I will jump in here while he's gone and just say I'm very excited for this event coming up. I really do believe that Kaspa is not only the next generation in blockchain technology, but I also think it will be the next generation's blockchain. It's the same way that Bitcoin was for the last 10 years. I definitely see Kaspa being adopted by the next generation. So that's why this initiative is so important, because right now Kaspa is pretty much a blue ocean and open for anyone who is just starting to develop new projects to develop on top of.
yeah, true. And also, I think the new generation doesn't want to wait 30 to 60 minutes or longer when it's busy. I think they want as instant finality as possible. Same goes for the AIs. They just want to get things done. Those AIs, they are living in milliseconds, and they are living the internet constraints. So for them, the switches are the hills in the topology of the internet. And the sea cables are their highway, their preferred way of transportation, and that it's all in the milliseconds and hundreds of milliseconds for traveling. And if it's slow, it's going towards a second or something like that. And of course, it's I think microseconds when it comes to processing. So that's a totally different world than the minutes or hours of the traditional blockchain. So I think that Kaspa is for both humans and AI and robots. It's the go-to network, really. So
I need to jump off, guys, but it was really nice hosting me as well. And I'm really looking forward to the event.
Yes, thank you, Elliot.
I was just going to say, Seb, who is like I know all the faces on your Kasmap there on your spreadsheet, but Krishna Dahil, who's he?
Yeah, no, I don't know him myself. He is from the network of Subarna, and he's a Bitcoiner. So that's something different. He's one of the first speakers when there is a more general introduction of the Web3 topic, and after that we are going to zoom in on Kaspa. That's the strategy to make it. You have to imagine that most students don't really know a lot about Web3 in general, or crypto. If you want to, I think they know it like the general population. People have heard of Bitcoin, and they have heard there are memes in the casino, and that some people get really rich, and a lot of people lose money. So you have to really think, okay, what is my target audience? For whom am I holding this event? And so they will be having a basic understanding. Well, our premise is that they have no understanding really of the space, and from there on, there is a stepping stone. that we are taking them by their hands to introduce them really to what is possible and to show them that there is a whole new world, indeed a blue ocean in Kaspa ecosystem on itself. I think also a blue ocean outside Kaspa because of the new tech that it is. This is like when the internet was younger and we had dial-up, and suddenly we had fiber, and we could stream. We could stream video. Before it was impossible. But for instance, YouTube has grown out of it, and all the streaming. If you are looking to Netflix or something like that, 10 years before it was impossible to think about that. You had everybody went outside. If you wanted to rent a video, you went to the physical store to get to see, okay, what do they have in store this week, what can I rent. So the same you will see. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say, I grew up on the Commodore 64. I had to wait 20 minutes for a game to load on the cassette, and then it would crash, and then you had to do it again. And now I have a 7-year-old, and when there's ads, with the tape, And then I have a 7-year-old now, and when we have live TV on and there's ads, she tries to fast forward, the ads, and I was like, you can't. It's live TV, because she's used to Netflix, and everything needs to be instant.
Yeah, I even have a son who when he's watching a movie, he's just fast forwarding to the action part. He doesn't want. I thought, luckily, he's now following the storyline more. But when he was a little bit younger, he just wanted to see the action with all those Marvel movies. He wasn't interested in the dialogues. So just go to the action. I want to see them fight. So. Yeah, no, but that I hope we can explain this to the students who, of course, they are relative young, and they don't. I'm not sure how many really have a living memory of the time before the internet. So that will also be very interesting for us to see. What resonates with this generation and what not. I don't like to call it a pilot, because it's too important to see it. I think every event we have to give our best. But on the other side, because it is the first, you can call it a pilot, and we will learn from it. I rather say this is just our first event, because it is it is a real. We will do our best. We also, in the preparations, we are taking it very serious. We really want to give a good impression, and that the students really learn about it from it.
Yeah. Are you targeting any class in the university, or is it the whole university, or is it mathematicians or coders or computer scientists?
Yeah, it is mainly the first audience or target audience or the student groups are the computer scientists. There are several programs that are either computer science or related ones. So that is the main audience. But there will also be some students we expect that they are from other programs. So it will be a mix. But of course, I hope there will be at least 5 students, so they can start the first Kudos chapter. That will be nice. So and also from there we will be learning. I do know that Subarna also has the ambition to be able to have enough people interested after this, that they can continuously be developing and learning about Kaspa. So that will be very nice.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah. So, but I think for the people, I don't know if there are any more questions, but otherwise I think we can go towards a wrap up, or I don't know, Jerry, if you have another question or.
No,
or
I just found out it's my fault that you can't share your screen. So, when I do the blockchain banter space with Jay, Quick Crypto, we take turns paying the $35. It's $35 a month for 1080p. And so it's his turn to pay it. So I'm on the free version, but next, I promise, if we're doing this next week or whatever, I'll get the 19 version, $19. That's why you couldn't share your screen. It's locked. It doesn't work on the free version. So, sorry about that.
No, it's okay. It's okay. So no, that's the whole Kaspa ecosystem. I think we are all volunteers, and we are all giving it the best we can do with the means that we have. And I think it also has its charm. To be honest, this is really a grassroots effort of everybody involved. This is not a company coin. This is also not a casino coin. This is a cypherpunk coin.
Yeah.
And with that comes also some also a learning curve and a how do you call it? Now let's just say it a monetary curve. So yeah, and we are at the start, and afterwards it will all go up. So yeah, I think it's fine. Thank you, but also thank you for explaining to the audience that's not just me.
No, it's my fault.
Yeah, then let me see. I had one last thing then, and that is let me see. Oh yeah. Well, also there are some more efforts being put in onboarding other universities, also some very well-known universities. So that will be very nice if we can get some high-profile, if we can get students interested from high-profile universities. But to be honest, I think the more universities that are getting onboarded also on kasmap.org, the better. And they don't all have to be part of the Kudos initiative. I think it's also good just to get how do you say it? To get I think also if an individual student is listening, he can just start or open or add his own university, and if there is any support that he or she wants, we can give it. If the ambition is there to grow, or just to even not to grow, but just to be visible and maybe to connect, we can aid in that. So that I wanted to say. Yeah, and then the outlook for coming week. Those are really the I hope the Android app and the big today event. And once again, I would like to ask the people to keep an eye out on the kasmap.org event list, and or the kasmap.org the kasmap.org X account, because we will be posting the event details there, so you can either watch it live or watch it back. And I think, Jerry, you will also at your cryptopumpz channel be streaming it if possible.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what is 1 p.m. IST? What time is that?
Yeah, that's a good one. I have it here. One moment. Let me get it. Um, 1 p.m. is this is East India. Till I think it's till 4, from 1 to 4 p.m. I think 3 hours each day. That is Hong Kong time, half past. No, wait, that cannot be. Oh yeah, in Hong Kong time it's 3:30 to 6:30 p.m. In European time, like Amsterdam, Berlin, it's in the morning 8:30 a.m. till 11:30 a.m. That means
so it's about 7:30 a.m.
in London and Ireland, I think then it's 7:30 a.m. to 12:30 a.m. And I also have here Toronto. That's midnight. It's 2:30 a.m. till 5:30 a.m.
Okay. I'm supposed to be working, but I'll see what I can do.
Yeah. Oh, that's very, very early. Business classes. What the business classes that are for people who are already working? You mean? Or do you know, Jer, the business classes?
Include business classes, maybe. I don't know. Sure, he's listening. You can just type another one there, and I'll put it up.
Yeah. If you can elaborate, I think he might be referring to professionals who are also getting extra. We call it also business classes here in the Netherlands. Then that they get extra classes from other business experts from their field. So
you're also going to try and add YouTube channels, are you, to Kasmap?
Sorry?
You were saying you're thinking about adding YouTube channels to Kasmap.
Yeah. Well, not Kasmap itself having a YouTube channel, but more like, for instance, your channel. Yeah. But I have now for the merchants in the resource section. I have added there the Kaspa Accepted Here series that Chat has been doing. But I tried to get curated good content for each target audience. And I think something also like your 24/7 channel, that is something I could, if it's still running, to be adding.
It is still going. I just need to change the content up a bit. Yeah, still going.
To add something like that. So I already have implemented the technical side to add the YouTube channels. So I might be doing that.
And sorry, one last thing. There's so many Caspians signed up on the main map here, but there's only 12 on the visualizer. It'd be great if more people went on and put their public on this.
Yeah, especially if you are from a region where there's no dot yet. I myself, I like it. No, I like it to see the long distance one. So maybe somebody in Canada, somebody in somewhere in Africa, Australia, New Zealand. So that will be fun, and you probably will be getting some free Kaspa from people who are just sending test transactions. By the way, about those business classes, they won't be the first angle for us to pursue. I must say we are already stretching our resources with going for the merchants, Caspians in general, and the universities. So either we get very good funding, and then I can expand the team. But otherwise, we will have to stick to what we are doing, because this is already more than full-time job, to be honest. But we are doing it in our free time.
I'm not forgetting where compound transactions is, and I know that's what's wrong with it.
The compound, I think it's in your account at the right top, isn't it?
Oh, there we go. Okay.
There. Do you know that you also can zoom in and also pan, but if you're holding your control, I really like it to be zooming in. And then and if you see it going over the horizon, then you also see those sparkles, that the fairy dust effect.
Like that?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
It cost me a fortune.
I don't know who you are sending it to. South Korea, I think.
Oh,
yeah, I like that.
That's cool. Okay, yeah,
oh my God, it was so much work to get both all those dots on the map to be done right. That was really hard, but also to get the arc of the transaction to go everywhere on Earth, around the Earth, and not through it and not into space or something like that. It was also really hard. There's also with help of AI, I got to the right algorithms. that was not so easy to do, but I think it's a nice result.
It is very nice. Yeah.
But anyways, I think I will be thanking everybody who has been watching, and Jer, you as well, for helping me get this out there into the world. And thank you.
I promise next time we'll have it streaming on X and YouTube. Just not this one.
I think also the more often, also for myself, the more often I do this, because this was the second stream really, also on the X-Space, that rugged me again, and now also this the more often I do this, also in English. In Dutch, this is so easy for me in Dutch, but in English I really need to get the hang of it to be more fluent, and that I don't have to wait all the time and think about the words. So we'll improve by time. That's a promise.
No problem.
Yeah. So, well, I think thank you, everybody.
Okay, thanks, Seb.